dad, man. It's fun. Being a parent sucks. Being a dad's fun. I'm a dad because tequila and titties are awesome. I'm a single dad because tequila and titties are awesome. Yeah, it's fun, man. She came up to me the other day, right? And she goes, Dad, I gotta tell you something. I was like, all right, George, what's up? She's like, I think I want to be a vegetarian. And I was like, yeah, man, all right. Whatever you want to do, man, I got your back. We can do that. I know you love animals. We don't have to eat them anymore. That's fine. Which is exactly how you're supposed to reply to that if you're a decent fucking parent. Because inside, I was like, fuck! That's how you make strippers. And as much as I love strippers, she ain't gonna be one. Like, all right, man, vegetarian it is. A couple things though. How the fuck do you know that word? You're 6. I can barely get you to say please and thank you. Vegetarian just came falling out of your face. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that word until I was like 24. My ex-wife came up to me and was like, I think I want to be a vegetarian. And I was like, I think you might be my future ex-wife. Second of all, tacos, motherfucker. You giving up on tacos? See you on Dateline 2020, you fucking serial killer. You're giving up on tacos? Get the fuck out of here. Not only that, she's lactose intolerant. Or as I like to call it, a lactard.
The lactard.
Which basically means I have an accidental vegan in my house. I don't know what to do with that. So I signed her up for knife fighting lessons. Yeah. But you might not have the energy to get up those stairs right there. But you're gonna be able to cut a bitch, that's for sure. You'll be the only 6-year-old knife fighting vegan there ever fucking was. That's a good dad move right there. That's a dad who cares. But I also took it upon myself to explain to her, because she's fucking 6, man. I don't know if she totally knew what exactly she was saying. So I was like, look, man, there's a lot of foods that we eat that I don't think you realize are animals. So, I don't know if you've ever had the chance to see the soul of a 6-year-old little angel change before. But oh boy, I got to. And I really risked that stripper moment on her when I got to explain to her that eggs are unhatched tiny baby chickens that I fucking scramble up every morning for her breakfast. Yeah, it was fucking worth it. And then the other night, I'm making dinner, just like some, generic shit. Like grilling up some chicken, got some tofu on for her, and throwing some vegetables in the oven, but I was like chop up bacon and put it all over my vegetables so they taste good, basically. And I do up the bacon and I just put it in a bowl, right? And I set it on the counter, and here she comes into the kitchen like, "What's up, Dad?" And she goes to reach for the bacon, and she's like, "Oh, fuck bacon!" But she didn't say fuck. She's 6, but I'm working on it. Like the only fuck yeah 6-year-old knife fighting vegan there ever was. But I stopped her, right? I grabbed her arm and I'm like, "Hey man, like, not trying to be a dick or anything, but you can't eat bacon anymore because you want to be a vegetarian, remember?" And she just was like, it's that same face when I told her what eggs were. It's like, oh fuck. And she looks down and she looks back up at me and like looks down and she looks at me and smiles and she's like, "Yeah, but it's fucking bacon," and like grabs a piece and like eats it real quick before I could take it out of her hand, and I gave her a big fat hug and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I love you." Whew, man, for a second there I thought you were a goner. She's She's like, what's a goner? It's a fucking vegan, man. Oh man. We got a bunny recently. Cause I don't really think shit through.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I didn't know anything about bunnies. I don't know if I do still. But it seemed like a logical choice at the time because I didn't want a cat. I like cats, but cats fuck your furniture up. And then they shit in a box, and then they walk around in that box, and then they walk all over your fucking house, and that seems gross. And not only that, yeah, it's just they're like drunk roommates that their parents pay their rent, you know? They just don't give a fuck. I don't need that shit. I can't get a dog because they require a lot of attention. I'm not home that much. And picking up shit in a bag doesn't seem like really for me. I wouldn't even do that for myself. I've shit in my own front yard before. I didn't pick it up. You know who did? My neighbor with a fucking dog, because I told him his dog shit in my yard. That was a true fucking story. I didn't question it once. I was like, hey man, your dog fucking shit in my yard yesterday. He was like, oh, with this little plastic bag. Still warm. I don't think I walked in last night. I'm like, yeah. Smells like Sherry's cheese sticks and margaritas. I don't know. Maybe change your dog food or something. I don't know. So I was like, fuck man, what's cute and cuddly? And like my daughter will fucking get a kick out of, but it like lives in a cage basically, so I don't have to fuck with it all that much. It doesn't shit in a box and all that stuff. Bunny. And before I fucking thought about it, I was like, George, let's get a bunny. And she just fucking lights up. Yeah!
Oh, bunny!
And we find this like beautiful fucking pure white Norwegian dwarf bunny with like baby blue eyes and shit. It was fucking so cool and she was so fucking pumped. And so we go get it, right? And of course I get a fucking book because I'm not an asshole. Because I want to figure out how to take care of a bunny so I don't kill it. And first page. Bunnies are antisocial creatures that are afraid of everything. They aren't real cuddly. They fucking bite on shit. And as I'm reading this, I look down at my daughter who has this cool little bunny on her lap that is going like this because he's trying to fucking get away. Jumps up, bites her in the fucking nipple, through her shirt. We're not weirdos. We're sitting around naked with a bunny. Fucking runs over on the side of the couch, pisses on it. It's like, fuck me, this is a bad choice. Call a friend of mine and I'm like, we got a bunny, and she was like, bah! And we're pretty high octane people, like we run around, we jump around, we're fucking loud, and she goes, you know those things can have heart attacks, right? And I was like, oh cool. That's gonna be fun when my 6-year-old scares the shit out of a bunny and it dies in her arms. She's definitely gonna be a stripper after that. But we like commit to it, you know? I'm like, fuck that, man. She's hyped. Like, whatever. It's a goddamn bunny. It lives in a cage. How hard could this fucking be? Playing with it, and blah, blah, blah. One night, George puts a bunny to bed. I go to bed, no big deal. Wake up to go make coffee and shit before the kid gets up. And throw in some bacon. And I fucking look over to be like, what's up, Fluffy? And that motherfucker is dead! I have no idea why, but that thing is fucking stiff as a board in the cage, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And George comes out, and she's like, hey, Fluffy! And realizes it's dead, and I'm like, shit! You're gonna be a stripper! Tears, we decorate a shoebox, like a 2nd grade science project, right? And then I have to jam this bunny into a box because I'm a size 11 and dead bunnies are a size 12. And that was fluffy number 1, and now we're on to fluffy number 2, and I'm a little nervous.